Hello everyone, welcome back to another video, and in today's video we're going to be looking at my first part of building a Minecraft supercomputer. Now, I do apologise for not uploading in a while. This has been quite a big project just to get to this far. I've had to do a lot of testing, so this is why I've not been uploading, but I will be resuming my one video a week. So anyway guys, if you like this video, make sure to subscribe and press a like. Anyhow, so the idea for this supercomputer that I'm going to be building is I want a building of some sort, which I'm starting to build and I'll show you later, that controls simple things like turning on and off the lights and opening doors and all that from nowhere in the map, so everything can be automated. To a certain extent, like I wanted the lights to be controlled by a normal human, so I quite like that idea. But again, there is some other variations in this. So what I'd like to show you first is is this building, which I'll be honest, I didn't build myself. I built bits of it, not the full thing of course though. This was built by someone that mainly does building, whereas I usually do redstone. But you can see this is there's nothing really else in there, it's just this. I will explain all that later. But basically everything is controlled by this power station just now, right? So this is the power station control, so this is part of the power, right? Now, anyone who is not on a current gen console, that would include like PS5, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, will have a little slight performance dip. But if you're in current gen, it seems to run pretty smooth. So yeah, here is my start of the supercomputer. This is the power for the supercomputer. Just a little bit of redstone that I've done in it. You know, it's mainly just basic redstone. Anyone can do it. I mean, everyone knows how that works. I mean, this is all doable for very basic redstone knowledge. I don't have a massive redstone knowledge myself, but you can see everything, and these are just the wires. The actual kind of computer itself is going to be over here. We just had to build the power for the factory within here. So these are like kind of like reactor sides. So we got reactor B, this is this one, and then we've got reactor A. Reactor is the bigger one, so we use more stuff for that. One of the switches is currently turned off, in case you're wondering why this is dead. I was doing some testing before I recorded this, so that's why that's like that. But basically all these powers come down, they come into this kind of reactor that I built myself, and it has some kind of Minecraft cheats, so to speak. But the power goes into these kind of like batteries, I suppose, if you can think about it like that. I'll show you, right? So I'll cut off the power, and they still stay powered even though the power is gone. So they don't repeat the power. So like, you know how with normal repeaters you get one tick, or it would just go in a loop. This actually fills up and then drains. And in all these batteries, I mean, I've only done like a couple. I've not even done half the amount of batteries, because this is the kind of, so to speak, halfway point. I think this one. I know that sounds a bit stupid, but it's just because there's like, I'll show you, like, so this is like reactor A1, reactor B1, reactor A. So this is like these are both reactors A, and this is 1 and this is 2. This is like the power cores. So yeah, that's what that is. But basically all these kind of power lines go up through into a sort of switch system, and this kind of what people have been calling spaghetti, is like the big switch. So this will keep power going to the main circuit, and it will keep the thing that has the most power and the strongest signal. This is what this does. It kind of looks like bits of random redstone, but it is all connected up. If you have basic redstone knowledge, you'll be able to look at this and go, yeah, that's right. And then I built a big battery here, so this holds power for like a couple minutes. I'll get rid of this. I was just messing about with that, with those command blocks earlier on, just to make sure that there was some redundancy built in. But I mean, everything's pretty simple. The factory itself powers itself. So you see how these repeaters here power the kind of reactor core, so to speak. If the factory completely dies, then the factory gets shut off. So all these will turn off, and there'll be no way to manually start the actual reactor. I do have a sort of system built in. So I've got like 2 backup powers, so that if the power goes out, it will try to activate the kind of sort of say like daylight running. So if it's daylight, the factory will manually boot up because it uses solar energy, which will go into here, and it will activate this sort of battery system, and it'll put a long enough signal back into the main line. Now this is the main line, this one right here. This goes all the way back to the factory and what powers all these. And then if that doesn't work, if it's like during the night or whatever, then I have one other option, and I've actually kind of lost it, because I was working on it earlier on and it wasn't working too well. But I have this kind of system where if the power dies, it'll activate this sort of kind of like backup generator, and it'll keep on running, and it will only work when a actual physical person activates it. So they'll activate it and they press it once, and it activates the factory reboot protocol. This sends a tick into here, and it all gets powered up. The factory as well, because of the kind of last gen consoles with the lag, all this was out of like calibration, so to speak. So all these were flashing at different times, which was causing severe lag for anyone not on the current gen console. So I had to build this sort of kind of timing belt, so to speak. I'll put it in today so you can see better. But basically what this done was it reduces the lag by creating kind of like a timing sync. So this actually ends up going along and through. So by the time you get here, the game doesn't register these flickering, because you can see the flickering going on there, and yet it's completely solid. So you see that one's off. If I go and turn off this one, whatever this one is, then you can see that that's powered off. So it's not like there's just like it's just redstone blocks underneath. They are actually all intertwined, and I mean, it's all interchangeable. I hope you kind of enjoy this kind of little series I'm going to be doing. I'm also going to be doing a couple of other clips with Azawaza, so stay tuned for that. I think we're probably going to end up doing an enlisted video, and we're going to try out a couple of new games, and probably, I haven't talked to him about it, but I'm hoping we can maybe get 1 or 2 Rocket League games in it, because I'm not a huge fan of football, but I love my cars. So we'll do that, and then we'll see what else we'll do. But these repeaters were all hand placed. Me and Az had done this within like a couple of hours. We placed these all by hand just because I was still thinking on how to build this. So we just placing this while we done it. The one underneath, this was the most successful one, because we done this, we dug it out, and then we placed them all down. We managed, once we done that, we went on to do this one, and this one was a bit different. we'd actually messed up 3 times and we had to go and rebuild it. That is why I built like this kind of little kind of platform area here as well, because I was messing about with him. This was for some testing purposes, which we will showcase, I believe, in 2 videos time related to this map. But I think Azza will be having a video out soon on this world. He doesn't fully understand the redstone because he has no redstone knowledge, so he struggles to even understand this basic redstone. But what I will do is we're going to work on developing the kind of city area for this amazing new world. And we've got some amazing projects lined up, and we've got some very good videos and kind of ideas lined up, so please make sure you stay to watch. It's been a pleasure making this video for you, and the next time you see a video on this map, this street will have gone off, and all of these lights as well will be controlled from that one building over there. We'll have everything from the street lights to house lights to doors and everything. I think I'll even maybe occasionally do 2 videos a week, and I'll do like one special video, and because I want to try and keep to my 1 videos, that way I can definitely keep you guys going, just because with exams and everything with that. But with I'll do 1 video a week and a special one occasionally, usually with like Azza or something like that. But yeah guys, thank you ever so much for watching, and I shall see you next time. Goodbye.